Hey, how you all here? How you doing? Okay, well, I'm here, and I already got started doing a little workout. I didn't do much, but I'm I got some some things that I want to give to you tonight. I think I'll blow my nose first. Starts to run. Um, what I want to do is try to break everything down from everything I've given you already, and I want to, because it's like this broad, it's like it's really way out there. It's a really huge puzzle. So I want to see if I can bring it all in where I can center it, and then start teaching it from here, and then go out. But if that's the right method, I'm looking for a formula so that when I give it to you in layers, that even the child can receive it. That's what I'm working on. So I got a plan. I don't know yet how I'm gonna bring it together, but I'm working on it. So, but let's do some workout because excuse me, if I do some workout, maybe things will come to me. Normally they do. So we'll see, right? Okay. First, I must wet my throat, get some water going, because I've really been working out a little bit, not much. Okay, so you're going to join with me, right? I hope so. I plan on you coming along because this is not just for me, it's for you and me both. Yeah, right. So that way we can get out of our yous and then get out of our you self and then get into our me. You and me, I'm my me's, okay? We're me each other. All right. Let's just play this. Wait, let's play this. Just dancing with 16. You just got to have about $500,000 famed autographs. Her mama sings with pictures. She gets them one by one. Becomes so excited. Watch her look at her roll. Oh, mommy. Please may I go? It's such a sight to see. Somebody steal the show. Oh, daddy, I beg you. Whisper to mommy, it's all right with you. 'Cause they'll be rocking on the bandstand in Philadelphia, PA. Deep in the heart of Texas, around the Frisco Bay. It's hot in here. I got to turn the window up some more. Out of Texas, and like the Frisco Bay, out of St. Louis, and Orleans. And look 16. Yes. All right then. How you like that one? That one I haven't did it in a while. So now, I get the wind back up for it. Oh boy. But you know, yeah, I'm thinking of a way to bring it out so that you would see the whole, not just in partial, but in whole. I want to present it to you like that. So if I can take you to the whole and show you the spinning out of the whole as the beginning, and then come from there and bring you down to where you at to the feet, and then show you in your feet where you at today, and then bring you back up to the whole and yin and yang you up and down, until you can see the biggest picture that you can see out of it. Because you're going to have to really be open to see what I want you to see, and you got to be ready to hear. And you know what? We don't hear with these. We don't hear with your ears, your outside ears. It's not what you hear with. You hear with your heart, your solar plexus, your throat chakra, your crown, your third eye. You hear with your body completely. Your body feels a certain sound or feeling that it receives. It really is a sound. Everything is created through sound and movement. That's it. So when you think you're hearing, maybe if somebody speaks words and you think you're hearing like a sound of, no, you think you're hearing, but you're not hearing, you're feeling. I think you think you're feeling and you're not feeling, you're hearing. Because if you think with your feelings, your feeling is not really feeling, it's really hearing rather than feeling. Because the feelings is more into the emotion. It's connected to the emotion. So it's when you put the emotion with the sound is where you begin to get that feeling. Yeah, I have studied some more because I want to break it out more, but that's how I see it, because I know that everything that exists is moving even to this day, but you have to be in the right vibrations in order to see the movement of it. And in that vibration, if you're with a tree, you must see the vibration. You must match the vibration of the tree in order to see it vibrating with you, because it's vibrating all the time. But your vibration is too low, so you must bring yours up higher enough to match with the tree vibration. It's what I have to do with the music, because before I could get to where I'm at now, I couldn't be in front of the music. The music would totally just destroy my energy on my body. It would affect me so bad till I couldn't. I felt pain, I felt aches, I felt everything all over my body when I put the music on, and my vibrations had to come up higher enough, which is what heals the body, the vibrations. So when I first walked into this body, it had its issues, and it was in pain. But because I knew raising the vibrations of the body would put the body back into the mind of state that is not injured. It never was. It's got jammed up energy sometimes. When you feel pain, aches, that's what you're feeling. Your energy got stagnated. It's jammed. And you have to get it unloosed, release it from being jammed. What is it jammed with? What? Emotions that you got something attached to, or whatever happened. You hit into the back of a car or something, like a relationship or whatever, and you two bang together, and then you couldn't get your front bumpers hooked in, So think of it, and think of in everything in energy. So if you're battling with someone, you're putting out energy, so are they. And so your energy can get so strong to where it totally affects you, and it can hold you in that place where you has been affected by. You see how it works? There you go. Because even the words that you speak is energy, and as you speak, they hear and they form. Because so a lot of times when you speak to things to another or about another, in a judgment way or however way you want to speak it out to them, you can speak it in love if you choose to, which is better. But if you spoke it in judgment, that is going to hear what you say, and it's going to come back to you, because it doesn't care who you say it to. What it does is what you say is what it follows, and it follows in your life, not in the one you sent it to. Now, there is a way you can send energy to another, but you still got to be in the same vibrations, like the electric magnet thing. One over here, and they hitting each other, and you can send it like that, okay? But you still gonna get it. It's gonna come back and hit you too, no matter how you do it. So I would do it in a nice way, If I'm gonna give them some energy, I'm gonna give them something that I want for myself. Give them some love, good huggings, send the hugs out, send the relax, send kisses, and let them have that you want, that you want for yourself. Give it to them, and then you receive it back. This is how it works, because it's going to shock their energy, and it's going to get feeling toward wherever it hit them. It's going to point back and shoot back to the person. Yeah, so that's energy for you, huh? Okay, so because way I got to get you to see, I got to get you to see that heaven and hell is right here, not so much as in the planet, but it is, because you have to see it. You have to see it in the spirit or in the matter. You can see it in the matter first, and if you see it in the matter, then you connect it to the spirit. But if you see it in the spirit, you connect it to the matter. So as you see the energy in each one's life or each one's neighborhood or in the community or the town that you live in, you look at where is the dark energies at and how they're operating, and where is the in-between energy and where is the more light energy, and you begin to recognize and see where it's at, and you notice that where you'll know where a person's life is at more so by checking on their energy, and then if say for instance, because you're not separated, you're whole, but because you've been programmed, you believe you're separated. So if you're in the church and you over here exercising in your energy because you feel that your energy is, and sometimes it is a lot higher than this set of people, but it's not higher than these sets, because you have to get your vibrations up really high in order to make that transformation over from base energy until crystalline energy. So you have to, and you can't just be and if you're in your church world, but you got all different energies in there too. So you got to know what is in there and what isn't in there, and begin to work with what you see as the energy, because you can divide heaven and hell into one little part if you want to, because the whole thing is what it is, one whole. So, but it operates more so within. It's in you, but yet it's also without. So this is how you got to see it. Remember I showed you in the chakras, this down here, your karmic root chakra, sacral chakra. That's your karmic life. Karmic is what you use. You remember the you, and you use each other. And that's all you're doing with your energy. You're just putting it out, you. And it's not going to come back any other way than what you put it out. So if you're in karmic comes to karmic. But if you do karmic in good or bad, that makes the difference. And you can stay in karmic all you want if you choose to, but that's all you're going to receive is karmic energy. So you must come from karmic, which is hell. This is hell down here. That would be your most darkest things in life that you are sowing your energy into. Does hell have stacks? Yes, hell has stacks, just like everything else do. So it's in layers. It's not just one layer, one hell. They got layers in there, okay? So you may be more darker than me, but we both still in hell. You see how it works? But so as you are in this energy, I've decided to leave that off and come on up a little higher. And as you keep traveling, you go on up, then you get to the solar plexus, which is Purgatory. It's the in between. That's between the yin and the dark and white sign. And you got Purgatory. That's that in between. That's your gray, your Mercury. You are halfway between hell and heaven now. You're not in hell and you're not in heaven. You see, you straddle the fence, and they use that in the Bible. But that's what straddle the fence means. That means you cannot stay in there. You got to get out of Purgatory, because all that's inside of Purgatory is thoughts. There's not really any growth in there. The only growth is in there is that you begin to release any things that holds you back in the shadowness of yourself, and that's the shadow life. You begin to push off the shadow things that keeps you in the shadow of yourself, and then you rid yourself of that, and you go up. The more you bring some in, you release, because you bring it in from the higher, the heavens. You know, many, not just one, so it's many, but you bring it in that way, and then you push it out by releasing yourself, or through your breath too. You know, that's all kinds of ways to release energy, but you got to use it as a method and exercise it, and not allow stagnant energy to live in you that keeps you stagnated. And you know what it is that there's not growth. So how long you been where you at? You know what I'm saying? You've been there how long? 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So what? 100 years? No, you know what I'm saying? But you stay in there because you're not releasing and you're not bringing in. You're stuck. So it's called stuck energy. Okay? So let me get some more drink, and then we'll do some more workouts. And then if I have more, I'll bring more, because I am looking for that fine-tuned tuner to tune you up. Yeah, while I'm tuning me. And then we all get tuned at the same time, you know. If we work together, we can always get tuned. And remember, I said, don't knock it till you try it. So if you're not going to try it, don't knock it. Just go away, you know. But if you want to try it, let's go for tryouts, you know, and see where we land, because we could land a big one. Okay. Okay, so let's do one more, and then I'm gonna cut the video short, because the next time I'm come back, I'm gonna come back with maybe my study papers, because I got to take you up, and I want to start working from the whole, but I want to show you like where things began in different realities, okay, where you can see the bigger picture up there, and then while you're working your way from up there, you don't lose that line. You keep that line, because those lines are always connected. You never lose your real self. This is not your real self here. This is your pretend self, your hologram itself. You're not real here. You're just a little tiny, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's what you are. And you're in a computerized machine, sort of, AI. Just call them that. But you was in AI of a spell of one that they had locked you in and threw away the key in one sense, until now, where the sound went out to the heavens, and they heard what was going on the planet Earth, that the humans, or the humanity, was in danger of losing the whole civilization. From who? The ones who was keeping the spell upon you. That the heavens wasn't aware that they was doing all these things at that time. But you know how bad kids act, right? You've been a parent before, right? You know how they act. They get into many things. So I'll tell you more about that. Okay, so wait a minute, let me see. That's that one. Which one I got to play? Oh, I got to take this down some. Yeah. Okay, now. Which one did I play just now? The one? Okay. So I usually play, Let's play this one.
They're really rocking in Boston, in Pittsburgh, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, and around the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, and down in New Orleans, all the cats wanna dance with sweet little 16, sweet little 16. She just got to have about a $500,000. Famed autograph. Her wallet filled with pictures. She gets them one by one. Becomes so excited. Watch her look at her run. Oh, mommy, mommy, please may I go? It's such a sight to see. Somebody steal the show. Oh, daddy, daddy, I beg of you. Whisper to mommy, it's all right with you. 'Cause they'll be rocking on Bandstand in Philadelphia, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, around the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, way down in New Orleans, all the cats wanna dance with sweet little 16. They'll be rocking on Bandstand, Philadelphia, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, around the Frisco Bay,
All over St. Louis.
way down in New Orleans, all the cats wanna dance with sweet little 16, sweet little
16.
She got the grown-up blues, dresses and dishes.
I always feel I forgot to give.
She'll have to change the tune and be sweet 16. And if I can do it again. Well, they'll be rocking in Boston, Pittsburgh, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, and around the Frisco Bay, way out in St. Louis, way down in New Orleans, all the
That's now dancing. Well, 16. Okay, yeah. So I'll do some more workouts on some of my other songs here, and then I'll come back here and maybe we'll see. Maybe tonight, once I look over my notes, see where I'm going to take you. Because if I take you through the hole, I got to wind you back out of there, in order for you to see that part and then come on out. And I don't quite have the notes pulled up on that. I don't think I do. I may have to check and see, but I'll see. And then we'll see what happens, right? So remember, you got to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And if this is your first time, I welcome you to my channel, and I hope you are here to stay. And those that is here, I hope to give you that you need to come from out of the veil and go on to the other side of the veil, where you need to go from this side to the other side, okay? Like Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, and then you see what's real, okay? And so do some donations for me if you don't mind for the I need to put it on the channel because I'm telling you about it, but my assistants don't have it written down there. For the orphanage children that I am, 3 of them, that I look after over in Africa, that they need food and shelter if necessarily. They do have a place to stay, but they run out of food so easy because they're not lack over here. They don't get food stamps. They don't get medical care. They don't get help like from their government like we do over here. And that was meant for a purpose and a cause. I'll have to tell you about that someday, but that's a curse, basically, up on that country. But why? We must look at that and see, because they're just the same. They are us, and we are them, because they are the first ever that has come up on this planet. The dark skins was from the dark gods, which is the one who came to you and told you they were your gods. But they're not. But were they dark? Yes, every one of them from the very beginning. Okay? Extremely dark, not just dark, 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 dark. Because you come out of chaos. You're born in the dark. What color do you think you're going to be? Excuse me? Okay? And then once you receive information, you come bring the information in, then you come into the light. The light comes on. But not until you bring it in. Other than that, you're in the dark, you see? Okay, so have a wonderful afternoon, and I love you all.